Hello my friends, my name is Missidox and thank you for clicking on this video. And I am going to do a new series of reactions. They are book reactions. And basically what I'm going to do is show you the book, give the title, the author, synopsis of the story, any kind of like awards, something about the author, and then I'm going to pick up the book and open up to a random page and then just kind of look and read from one face of the page to the other face of the page. And I saw that my thing was glitching, so hopefully it's not going to glitch at my face because I am reacting to 50 Shades of Grey. Just in case, like, flipped horizontally or something like that. It's by E.L. James, and it was the #1 New York Times bestseller. And this is the first in this edition. An I. And it's a Goodreads Choice Awards finalist for Best Romance. When literature student Anastasia Steele goes to an interview young entrepreneur Christian Grey, she encounters a man who is beautiful, brilliant, and intimidating. The unworldly, innocent Anna is startled to realize she wants this man, and despite his economic reserve, she finds desperate to get close to him. Unable to resist Anna's quiet beauty, wit, and independent spirit, Grey admits he wants her too, but on his own terms. Shocked yet thrilled by Grey's singular erotic taste. Ooh, this is where it comes in. Sorry, I did not mean to make that joke. Anna, that's what it said. Anna hesitates for all the trappings of success. His multinational businesses, his vast wealth. Grey is a man tormented by demons and is consumed by the need to control. When the couple embarks on a daring, passionately physical affair, Anna discovers Christian Grey's secrets and explores her own dark desires. Sounds like a horror movie more than like a romance novel. But that's just me because I really didn't read books when I was in school. The only books I read were books that were assigned to me, and then books like willingly were Harry Potter. Sorry. Erotic, amusing, and deeply moving. The 50 Shades trilogy has a tale that will obsess you, possess you, and stay with you forever. So without further ado, let's read about the author. Some just fell. 50 Shades of Grey. E.L. James is a former TV executive, wife, and mother of two based in West London. Since early childhood, she dreamed of writing stories that readers would fall in love with, but put those dreams on hold to focus on her family and her career. She finally plucked up the courage to put pen to paper with her first novel, 50 Shades of Grey. She is also the author of 50 Shades Darker and 50 Shades Freed. Now, I can recall having a couple of classmates going to see this movie, and it's about beaterism, like physical abuse in a relationship, I believe. Now, I don't really know anything about that, but I really didn't want to go see the movie, so I have no idea what this book is going to be about. I don't know what's going to be going on. And, yeah, so without cheating, I am going to open up to a random page, see how my fingers aren't bookmarking anything. Do you see it? And, okay, so now I'm going to read from, like, this part of the book to this page. And here, just so it's not like, oh, I'm reading from something else. As I peer up at him, I commit his beautiful profile to memory. The idea that I may not see him again haunts me. Unwelcome and too painful to contemplate, he turns suddenly, staring down at me, his expression intense. You're moving this weekend to Seattle. If you make the right decision, I can see you on Saturday. He sounds hesitant. We will see. Maybe. I breathe. Momentarily, he looks relieved, and then he frowns. It's cooler now, don't you think? Or don't you have a jacket? No. He shakes his head in irritation and takes off his jacket. Here, I don't want you catching a cold. Aw, is this the Christian Grey guy or someone else? I blink up at him as he holds it open, and I hold my arms out behind me. Oh, okay, so she's going like, "Oh, put the jacket on for me." I'm reminded of the time in his office when he slipped my coat onto my shoulders, the first time I met him, and the effect he had on me then. Wow, I can't read. Nothing's changed, in fact. It's more intense. His jacket is warm, far too big, and it smells of him. Delicious. That's what it says right here. It's like, delicious. My car pulls up outside. Christian's mouth drops open. That's what you drive? He's appalled, taking my hand. He leads me outside. The valet jumps out and hands me my keys, and Christian coolly palms him some money off his waist. Like, smack! Here's your money. Is this roadworthy? He's glaring at me now. Jeez, what a jerk. Yeah? Will it make it to Seattle? Yes, she will. Safely? Yes, I snap, exasperated. Okay, she's old, but she's mine, and she's roadworthy. My stepdad bought it for me. Oh, Anastasia, I think we can do better than this. What do you mean? Realization dawns. You're not to buy me a car. This guy's gonna buy her a car? Holy crap. I feel like, good luck with paying for insurance. Well, me, not her, me. Sorry. I didn't clarify that good enough. I hope my microphone can catch all this. That everybody's like, what? Where am I? He glowers at me, his jaw tense. We'll see, he says tightly. He grimaces as he opens the driver's side door and helps me in. Let me turn this way. Here's the book. I take my shoes off and roll down the window. He's gazing at me. Gosh. His expression unfathomable, eyes dark. I don't think my microphone's getting that, so I'll just turn back here. Drive safely, he says quietly. Drive safely, he says quietly. Goodbye, Christian. Or, goodbye, Christian. My voice is hoarse from unbidden tears. Jeez, I'm not going to cry. I give him a small smile. As I drive away, my chest constricts. My tears start to fall as I choke back as I'm... I would be a terrible, reader, in the library. I would just be, trying to make voices, and everyone's like, Missy, just read the book in a monotone voice like a normal person. Okay. I give him small. As I drive away... Okay, so I said that. Soon tears are streaming down my face, and I really don't understand why I'm crying. It's because I thought you wanted him. I want you to want me. Where am I? I totally lost my place. I lost my page. He wants me, but the truth is I need more. Oh gosh. I need him to want me like I want and need him. Wow. And deep down I know that it's not possible. I am just overwhelmed. Jeez, Anastasia, get your stuff straight. You're going somewhere, you'll be back, right? Or is she gonna leave him? See, I don't know. I'm so glad this isn't a sex scene or whatever, because my friend said it was pretty sexy, and I was like, well, thankfully I didn't watch it, because I'd be like a little 6-year-old going, woo! I want my money back. I didn't see anything. I don't even know how to categorize him. If I do this thing, he'll be my boyfriend. Will he be my boyfriend? ? What thing? I don't... Will I be able to introduce him to my friends? Go out to bars? The cinema? Bowling even? With him? Gosh, I can't... The truth is, I don't think I will. He won't let me touch him, and he won't let me sleep with him. Wow, I said that very... The one time I could be monotone, I just said it like it's nothing. I don't know. I've had these things in my past, but I want him in my future, and it's not the future he in veggies. Gosh, I can't say it. And what if I do say yes? In 3 months' time, he says no. He has enough of trying to mold me into something I'm not. How will I feel? I have emotionally invested 3 months doing things I'm not sure of what to do. And if he says no, agreement over. How could I cope with the level of rejection? Perhaps it's best to back away now. And for what self-esteem I have reasonably intact. But the thought of not seeing him again is agonizing. How has he not gone under my skin so quickly? It can't just be the sex, can it? I dash the tears from my eyes. I don't know how people, like, if someone's, like, driving, I don't know how you could, like, cry and drive at the same time, because for me, it, like, blinds me, and I'm like, I gotta pull over! And I'm sorry that this isn't really relevant to the book, but I remember, I was driving my aunt to go visit family, and my mom was sleeping in the back, and I was just driving, and my eyes were super tired, because, like, everybody else was tired, and all of a sudden I hear her go, and I look over, and I'm like, like, what's wrong? And there was this big old truck of pigs, and it was driving past us, and she's like, those pigs, they're going straight to that factory to be made into bacon, and they don't know this is their last ride. And I was just like, oh, and I started crying, and I was like, I need to pull over. I'm gonna crash us. Watch out! We were like on the interstate too. And my mom's like, what's going on? And I was like, we're crying. Why? Bacon! There it goes. Anyway. Wow, this is a very weird book reaction. I think I should do more of these. What do you think? I don't know. Could probably cut out all my stories that I say. But the thought of not seeing again is oh yes, I said that. I don't want to examine my feelings for him. I am frightened what I'll uncover if I do. What am I going to do? I park outside our duplex. No lights on. Kate must be out. Who the heck is Kate? I don't know. But and I'll never know because I'm going to return this book. I'm relieved. I don't want her to catch me crying again. Or he's supposed to be like a... Or is she like a strong, independent woman? Because you gotta cry sometime. Like, for donuts. As I undress, I wake up the mean machine and sitting in... What? Okay, as I undress, I wake up the mean machine, and sitting in my inbox is a message from Christian. And that's the end of that. I can turn the page. Oh, actually, you know what? This is the end of the chapter. So I'll just read, like, this side. Sorry. From Christian Grey. Subject. Tonight. Date, May 25th, 2011. Wow, that was like 5 years ago. 22:01 military time. Wow, so it was like 10 o'clock. To Anastasia Steele. I don't understand why you ran this evening. I sincerely hope I answered all your questions to your satisfaction. I know I have given you a great deal to contemplate, and I frequently hope that you give my proposal your serious consideration. I really want to make this work. We will take it slow. Trust me. Trust me. The microphone. Oh my god, what was that? Christian Grey, CEO, Grey Enterprise Holdings Incorporated. His email makes me weep more. I am not a merger. I don't know. I am not an accusation. Reading this, I might as well be. I don't reply. I just don't know what to say to him. I fumble into my PJs and wrapping his jacket around me, I climb into bed. I lie, staring into the darkness. I think of all the times he warned me to stay away. And italicized, it says, Anastasia, you should steer clear from me. I am not the man for you. I don't do the girlfriend thing. The girlfriend thing. I am not a hearts and flowers kind of guy. I don't make love. This is all I know. That's really funny that he says I'm not a heart and flowers kind of guy, because like all the guys that I would ask out, like all of them said no. Is because I would be the one that would hand flowers and box of chocolates, and they were like, Missy, you're kind of weird. No. And I'm like, it's because of my shirt, isn't it? As I weep into my pillow silently is the last idea I cling to. This is all I know too. Perhaps together we can start a new course. Chapter 14. So I was on chapter 13. And oh, right here I just saw a word. a certain word. Okay, so I was like, I picked a really good spot to do like a good not review. This is not a review. It's a reaction that I'm doing. And okay. Christian is standing over me, grasping a plated leather riding crop. He's wearing gold, faded, ripped Levi's. That is all. Can't really envision that. Like, what? He flicks the crop slowly into his palm. As he gazes down at me, he is smiling triumphant. I cannot move. I am naked and shackled, spread-eagled on a large four-poster bed. Reaching for, he trails the crop from my forehead down the length of my nose. I can smell the leather and over my parted, panting lips. He purses so right there is like when it gets all like woo. And so basically, so really I'm not gonna read anymore, because I was like, no, this has to be like the best romance kind of like novel. And right there, if I would have read right there, I would have been like, yeah, I could see it now. But I picked a very good spot to read, so it wasn't like all like, I don't know, XXX kind of like content. And I like more of people pondering things rather than like action. So that isn't really my taste in books. I'm more of someone who likes to read about like dragons and like warlocks, like Harry Potter. But I really don't want to like compare Harry Potter and 50 Shades of Grey together in the same context. So that isn't really a book for me. If you're someone who wants to get into the lovey-dovey spirit this Valentine's Day, be sure to read it to your sweetheart, and make sure you're in a private room, because seeing like that last bit that I read in that chapter 14, Julian's just looking at it like, I'm a pet sitting for my neighbor, and Julian's this big old giant mastiff, and he's just like, what? He like looked over at it. So yeah, I read a little bit of 50 Shades of Grey because I'm Missidox, and thank you for watching. See ya!